Hey, welcome to American Accent Coaching. So please, Deborah, introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Deborah Dominguez and I'm an actor.
She lives here in Los Angeles and has graciously volunteered to help you all learn.
Yeah.
What we're doing today is I want to teach you with someone else. It'll be much easier for you to learn in a video course if you have someone else who's struggling with the same issues. So today we're going to cover quite a few topics. We're going to look at the glottal stop when words end in a T and an N, such as certain turning to certain. Then we're also going to learn about the flow of thought. So you can hear right now as I'm talking, my words are not separated, but they're flowing through. All right, shall we get to it, Deborah?
Yeah.
Great. So, first matter of business, glottal stops. Do you know what a glottal stop is?
Remind me.
I will. Happy to. A glottal stop is when you have sound and you stop it with air. Try it. Yeah, so you can feel the difference of when it's nice and then Yeah, try both. Yeah, exactly. So that's what's going to happen on the ends of words that have a T-A-N, T-E-N, different combinations of T to an N. We're going to look at different words. We're going to read a word list and then try this glottal stop on the end.
Okay.
Starting with the word written. So we could say written, that's an option, or we can say written.
Written.
Exactly, written.
Written.
Nice. So a common mistake is to go written, and like your whole body shakes like So instead we want to stay calm. The first part, ri, is going to be long, ri, and then written.
Written.
Lovely.
Written.
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 Nice. Certain.
Certain.
Now
Certain.
notice the difference again. Certain, and certain.
Certain.
Nice.
Certain.
Forgotten.
Forgotten.
Sentence.
Sentence.
Of course, we could also say
Sentence.
sentence. Sentence. Try that.
Sentence.
Yeah. Different options. Mountain.
Mountain.
Curtain.
Curtain.
Gotten.
Gotten.
Button.
Button.
Eaten.
Eaten.
Matinee.
Matinee.
Frightened.
Frightened.
Rotten.
Rotten.
Let's try some sentences using these words. He's forgotten the carton of satin mittens.
Has forgotten the carton of satin mittens.
Nice. So now let's try it where we really push. He's forgotten the carton of satin mittens.
You want me to try that?
Yeah, just try it.
He's forgotten the carton of satin mittens.
Right. So instead we have this nice contrast between forgotten. He's forgotten the carton of satin mittens.
Has forgotten the carton of satin mittens.
Beautiful. There's a fountain on the mountain.
There is a fountain on the mountain.
That one is a little choppy. Fountain. So we're going to flow through found. There's a fountain on the mountain.
There's a fountain on the mountain.
Lovely.
There's a fountain on the mountain.
Nice. Beautiful. She's certain that he has written it.
She's certain that he has written it.
Yeah, nice.
She's certain that he has written it.
Beautiful. Martin has gotten a kitten.
Martin has gotten a kitten.
Beautiful. I've forgotten how much Trenton has eaten.
I've forgotten how much Trenton has eaten.
That's a hard one.
I've forgotten how much Trenton has eaten.
Yeah, the other common mistake is to go forgotten, and change those T's into a D. Let's try both of those so we can kind of figure that out. Forgotten. With a D, forgotten. And then forgotten. Beautiful. Yep.
He's forgotten how much Trenton has eaten.
Nice. This glottal stop with this also applies to words where it's ing at the end, but then it's just in. Like a lot of times you'll play a character who doesn't finish words like that. Like I'm going somewhere. I'm going hunting. And so instead of saying I'm going hunting, they would say I'm going hunting. So that's the exact same thing. Let's try words like that. Sittin',
Sittin',
fittin',
fittin',
bitin',
bitin',
beatin',
beatin',
puttin',
puttin',
lightin'.
lightin', lightin',
So notice you want to say lighting. We're lighting something. We're lighting.
Lighting.
We're lighting something. We're lighting
Lighting.
something to making it look good. Fightin',
fightin',
gettin',
gettin',
huntin'.
huntin',
So again, most of the time you will say putting, lighting, going. However, there will be times where you want to take that ing off. And that's the trick. Let's try some sentences. The dog was sitting over there.
The dog was sitting over there.
So I heard sittin', sittin'.
Sittin'.
So let's not make a D, but an sittin'.
The dog was sitting over there.
Nice. The dog was sitting over there. Ooh, I'm getting hungry.
I'm getting hungry.
Nice. Stop fighting and beating each other up.
Stop fighting and beating each other up.
Yeah, so for actors, you may play characters maybe that are lower class and everyone's in fights all the time. So you're like, no, stop fighting. Stop fighting.
Stop fighting.
Okay, this glottal stop, this we're going to compare that with the ribbon of thought that we've talked about. So we have and right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's try that with a few sentences and feel the difference. I aim to exercise every afternoon.
I aim to exercise every afternoon.
Right. So we want to compare this sentence with glottal stops at the beginning of every word, and then also smooth, so we can really get a hold of this concept. Let's start smooth first. I aim to exercise every afternoon. Feel that flow.
I aim to exercise every afternoon.
Nice. I aim to exercise every afternoon.
I aim to exercise every afternoon.
Notice you said, I aim to exercise, and that gave it like a nice punch. That was lovely.
Yeah.
So the fun thing about glottal stops is that you can choose when to use them and when to not use them. Let's try it now with all glottal stops. I aim to exercise every afternoon.
I aim to exercise every afternoon.
Feel how choppy that is? Yeah, one more time with, I aim to exercise every afternoon.
I aim to exercise every afternoon.
Lovely, lovely. One more sentence just to compare these two concepts. Audrey only eats American food in October.
Audrey only eats American food in October.
Can you tell I made these sentences up? All right, so first let's try it now with the glottal stop in front of every word. Audrey only eats American food in October.
Audrey only eats American food in October.
Yeah, so we can feel that at the beginnings.
Mm-hmm.
Now let's smooth it out. Audrey only eats American food in October.
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 Nice, nice. Most of the time, we are going to want to go with this nice, smooth flow whenever you're talking, because that makes it easy to listen to. Like, hey, how are you doing? So, just for fun, let's talk.
Okay.
Let's have a conversation. Maybe you can tell me what you're up to today. And as you're doing it, we're going to pull through. We can exaggerate a little bit, but it's going to be And then in order for you to practice at home, you can also tell a story to the computer screen. Yes, it's weird, but that's fine. We won't judge you. All right, shall we?
Yeah.
So Deborah, what are you doing this afternoon?
After this, I'm going to have breakfast with a friend, and then I'm going to get a ticket to go on vacation, and then I'm going to an audition, and probably after I'm going to the park.
Good.
And to do some hiking and running canyon.
How lovely. Sounds like a great day. So notice how that was really smooth, the whole ribbon of thought there. What if you said, I'm going to do an audition?
I'm going to do an audition.
It automatically sounds less fluent. less fluid, less of that American accent.
Yeah.
So we want it to be, I'm going to an audition.
I'm going to an audition.
Now I'm going to make one correction with you right now, which is to put more space in your mouth. So you can imagine that there's a balloon, and we put it right here on top of the tongue so that we always have this open space. I'm going to an audition.
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 Notice how, especially on the word audition, your mouth wants to go, audition, and your tongue comes up, I'm going to an audition. I'm going to an audition.
I'm going to an audition. I'm going to an audition.
Bigger. Let's make it huge, and you can try this at home as well. I'm going to an audition.
I'm going to an audition.
Good. So if you take your handy dandy mirror out, then you can check out how big the space is in your mouth. Go ahead, you can hold it. I'm going to an audition.
I'm going to an audition. I'm going to an audition.
I'm going to an audition.
I'm going to an audition.
We want to try out different techniques because everything works differently for different people. Something may resonate for you and it may not resonate for you. So we're going to try really big. I'm going to an audition, and then really smooth with the ribbon of thought. I'm going to an audition. We may try a dead face. I'm going to an audition. But basically what you need to do at home is to try out different techniques with yourself and with your mirror and see what works for you, what feels like that smooth American accent. So you can comment on my YouTube videos, or you can find me on Facebook or Instagram and let me know what works for you.